Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to those of you who are new. My name is Becca Leona and I'm so excited that you're here. So today's video is going to be kind of how I prepare for a new semester, some tips and tricks. Not really that many tips and tricks, kind of just what I think about along the way. I am a third-year biology student in university. I go to university in Canada. What else can I say? I personally use a digital planner on my iPad Pro to kind of plan out my semester and visualize things. I used to use paper planners, but I found I didn't use them as much. I'd either forget them in my room or just forget to look at it, but I take all my notes on my iPad anyway, so it's right there. I got a digital planner that ran on the same application that I take my notes in, so it's super handy. It's always in a tab and it's right there ready to go. So the first thing that I like to do when preparing for a new semester is to figure out what planner I'd like to use. Whether it's an undated planner, a paper planner, a digital planner, whatnot. Personally, I'm using a digital planner right now and it works great for me. Something else might work for you. So personally, I have a yearly digital planner. A lot of companies have come out with monthly digital planners, but I like to see my entire year in one cohesive file. So the first thing I do when I download my digital planner is I decide which layouts I'd like to use. Personally, I like starting my week on a Sunday, so I delete the Monday calendars and then I decide kind of what I want my weekly layout to look like and which daily layouts I want to use. So the planner that I have right now is undated, so I actually go through and write down the day, the month for every single page, kind of multiple times. The first thing that I like to put into my planner when I get it is the day that classes start. So as you can see, I just have that being written down kind of everywhere that day pops up. The next thing I like to do and keep in my planner is my class schedule. So I am a visual person. I really like to see things laid out in front of me. Otherwise, things get really jumbled in my brain. So I like to just write out a block schedule for my classes when they happen. And this includes classes that I'm teaching, meetings that I have every week, things that are set in stone that will happen all the time. And then after I write down my weekly schedule, I like to write it down on each day. So what I'm gonna have to do that day and whatnot. The next thing I like to do is to download my syllabi and highlight the important dates such as tests, exams, project deadlines, homework, whether they want our camera on during Zoom lectures or not. And then because I use GoodNotes 5 on my iPad Pro, I like to create a folder for each of the classes that I'm going to be taking, just so it can be a little bit more organized. It'll have like my syllabi, my notes, any handouts that we get, any presentations we're given, anything I'm working on, homework, things like that. They're all in their respective folders. And then generally throughout the year, I make folders for within my folders and folders within those folders. And I just need it to keep my brain sane, but that's okay. And then once I have all of those important dates written down, or all those important dates in my syllabi highlighted, I like to transfer them straight into my planner. So if I know that I'm gonna have a test on January 25th, I go on to the month, the week, and the day, and on January 25th write down that I have a test due. And if you haven't picked it up already, I color coordinate everything as well. So the color that the class shows up on my schedule is the color that I write it in on my daily schedule, which is also the color I write it in the monthly layout. So that just, it really ingrains it into my head. So it just makes it stand out to me, and then it helps me remember what I have when and what goes with what. Makes it really clear and organized in my brain. Alrighty friends, so that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this gave you some ideas for how to organize your semester and your classes, things like that. I've been in classes for a full week now, and this has been really helpful. I'm also trying to learn how to use Notion, so maybe we'll get a video on that later on in the year. I'm still playing around with it. I'm not sure how I like it. This works for me, and I kind of get scared to like branch out into new things, so the notion of Notion scares me. Pun intended. Wasn't that funny. That's okay. So I think I'll stay with this for now, but who knows, maybe one day I'll become a Notion person. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it if you did, comment what else you'd like to see from me, and subscribe so you don't miss another video. Bye friends!